light to the events taking place in Brazil occurs at the exact moment that the Twitter Files Brazil scandal comes to light. I would like to highlight 2 points before of all. First thing is, Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter, current X, bought Twitter in October of 2022, during the Brazil's electoral period. So while we are talking here about Elon Musk and Twitter, these things happened during the Brazil election time. Second thing, Alexandre de Moraes, the Supreme Court Justice, he held the position not only to be Justice of the Supreme Court, but also the President of the Superior Electoral Court, which is the body that administrates and judges everything related to the elections in Brazil. In a recent statement, Elon Musk said that Minister Alexandre de Moraes ordered Twitter to block profiles, including those of parliamentarians, without even the right to contradict or broad defense. And he instructed, as Ms. Biakis here said, he instructed Twitter to do not inform the blocked users that the order came from him. What else can I talk about this? I'll be very honest with you. Elon Musk, he has to prove what he's talking. And other congressman, Nicolas Ferreira, the most voted ever congressman in the last election, he asked by Twitter using X, Mr. Eduardo Kader, Elon Musk, could you please provide us more information about what you're talking about? Do you know his answer? I will do that. But first, I have to take out from Brazil my employees because they are threatened to go to jail. This is very serious. Elon Musk, please, he's not like a Bolsonarist, as part of the media of Brazil is talking now, the Bolsonarist Elon Musk. Or even the Trumpist, because he said by his own that a couple of years ago he was used to vote in the Democratic Party. I mean, left wing. So this is not someone from our bubble. This is not someone like a regular guy. He's the most, or one of the most, the richest man in the world talking about it. In response to Musk's recent statements, Alexandre de Moraes decreed a fine of around 17,000 euros per day for each profile that Twitter unblocks. The legacy media in Brazil calls those who unblock profiles as anti-democrats, while the authority that silence people on the internet as the bastions of democracy. This narrative no longer stands up, and things get even worse when you analyze the reasons why these profiles were blocked. The intention is to crush opposition to Lula in Brazil through the unconstitutional use of the Supreme Court. As we are here in a very good environmental, going to the end, Mr. Herman Tesh, I'll not read everything that I wrote here. Only to have one idea. One idea. My father, former president of Brazil, he was, like a couple of days ago, he was under investigation. Do you know why, Ron? Because we bought a good car, Mr. Fries, because we are rich, because I'm a millionaire. Oh, the son of Bolsonaro is a millionaire now. He used the influence of his father and earned a lot of money while his father was president. No, because there is a video where Jair Bolsonaro was in a jet ski and he passed by a whale on the sea. Yes, I will repeat again, because I see some faces here that maybe you did not realize what I'm talking about. Jair Bolsonaro was in a jet ski on the sea. There was a whale on the coast of the state of São Paulo. In this video, my friend Herman Tesh, looks like he was 15 meters close of the whale. That's it. This is the crime. 2 to 5 years in jail. But in Brazil, things always, Sérgio Tavares, Lili, Jamili, Marco Antônio Costa. In Brazil, things always can get worse. Do you know who reported this crime for the federal police? The environmental minister of Lula da Silva. The kind of people that go to the COP, or sometimes come here together with Lula da Silva to the European Parliament, saying good things about the climate. Oh, I'm worried about what is going on in Amazon. But she has time to all of her work, I mean, if she really works, to do this kind of thing. And the first police officer that received this denouncement, he refused to go on with the investigation. But Marina da Silva, the environmental minister of Lula da Silva, she's brave. And she appealed for a second police officer. And this police officer took that. Nowadays, a couple of days ago, this case is no longer under investigation. But my father still has to pay a fine of about 500 euros because other organism called IBAMA is also persecuting him. Not only the police with the environmental minister of Brazil. So going to the end here, one of the practical results that we already have here with the invitation of Mr. Rob and Mr. Hermantesh is that yesterday, the chairman of the House said that there is no room to vote the regulation of social media in Brazil. Because everything that is coming up, Mr. Buchalet, about the Twitter files Brazil, the press noticing that we are here, he said there is no atmosphere to vote the regulation of the social media in Brazil. What is a victory to us? We are very happy with that. And in Brazil, part of the media is starting with a narrative saying that Eduardo Bolsonaro and some other congressmen, we are talking with Trump, with Elon Musk, with our friends from Chega and Vox. In this article, in some of the press, they said that I retweeted Santiago Abascal and I retweeted André Ventura. So this is a network of the extreme, far ultra-right that is attacking the democracy in Brazil. I'm serious. I love, and the first point I love, but the second point is the narrative prepare the judicial actions. And they are smart. Every month, at least twice, all of them, I go out to the US Congress, to Argentina, now here to our friends in Belgium, Portugal. I'm going to the CPAC in Hungary. I hope so, inshallah. They can do that, create this narrative that I'm attacking the democracy with my friends here, to send the federal police to our houses and get our passports and take our passports to stop with this work. Because we are taking them out from this comfortable atmosphere. Because one of the things that they love, Mr. Hermantesh, is travel abroad and talk about democracy and liberty. Be careful. Alexandre de Moraes and some other Supreme Court justices, they go all around the world teaching the good example of Brazil, how did they do to keep the democracy in Brazil. So this is a warning for you, and thank you very much about the support and the help that you are doing to Brazil. Thank you.